All right, I have no idea whether Amy Coney Barrett, the Indiana judge or from Notre Dame, I should say, is chosen by the president tonight. But if she's not, we're told that her being deemed too Catholic, and for that matter, too right to life, might come back to haunt her and take her out of the running. To Family Research Council President Tony Perkins on just that feature. Now, Tony, I would say on this, I don't care your particular positions on a candidate, but that was one of the disqualifiers, or that she was too radioactive on this particular Roe v. Wade pro-life position. And it would come back to haunt her, even though in exchanges on Capitol Hill in the past, she's made it clear that it wouldn't influence how she would think as a judge. But what do you make of all this?
Well, I think it went beyond her position on abortion. They attacked the religious dogma, Feinstein said, that was within her, basically borderlining, crossing the constitutional bar of a religious test. Actually, Neil, I think that, look, any one of the candidates on the list I think would be good. I think what we're looking for is a judge who will not use the judicial bench as a workbench to craft policies in the shadows of the Constitution, but rather someone who will work in the light of the Constitution. And I think if you pick a strong conservative like a Barrett, like a Hardiman, what's going to happen is I think you're going to fuel the president's base, and the stronger the opposition on the left, the stronger the president's support base is going to be. And if, as you talked to Ed Whalen about earlier, if the Democrats oppose this nomination and it goes over into the election, look, I think it's going to supercharge the president's base of support, because you will see the left taking a radical position against someone based upon their religious convictions and their background.
So let me ask you about that, Tony. The president has promised a candidate that would have the wow factor. By that, I suppose he meant someone who would really jazz conservatives. Any one of these four, by that definition, presumably would fit that bill. But are there others that gather your attention for that wow factor?
Well, again, I want to go back to Barrett, you know, and her confirmation a year ago to the circuit court, and when she was attacked because of her faith, her background, it really engaged the base, the conservatives across the country who saw the extension, the continuation of Barack Obama's religious hostility. And I think the Democrats are, I mean, they're having a civil war within their own party. You've got the Bernie Sanders wing, and then you've got the, I'm not sure what the moderate wing is of the Democratic Party, but they're at war with one another. And I think if they go and attack a mother of 7, 2 adopted children, for being too radical, look, I think that they're going to get tremendous pushback. And knowing how the president operates, how he doesn't, you know, run from the wind, he sails into the wind, I think it would be an excellent pick for him.
Still, Mitch McConnell urged the president to avoid her, to avoid Brett Kavanaugh as well, and to focus on Kethledge and Hardiman.
You're right. And I mean, look, Mitch McConnell is, you know, Mitch does some great things.
Right.
The president's policies and politics are different than the traditional Republican way of thinking that we try to, you know, kind of weave and bob and go down the middle. You know, the president, look, he loves a good fight, and so does his base. And I think when we're talking about the court, and again, the court has done more to divide this nation in the last 50 years than anything else. And the president is saying, look, I'm going to pick a constitutionalist, one who will abide by the letter of the Constitution. Look, I think his base of support, they're ready to roll up their sleeves and go to work and help this president confirm his nominee.
Tony Perkins, always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Neil. Good to be with you. Have a great day.